light winds, beautiful temperature, huge crowd, almost 40,000 in already. Natanui with the knock. McPhee. McFarlane elects the old members side of Subi here. There's Fyfe. Hands a little firm for Pavlich to handle so closely. Barlow didn't panic in high traffic. Got it to Hill. Look at Hill. They're escorting him down the ground. Pav says, you go. You're younger. He can go all the way. Hill with a penetrating run. A poised kick. Fremantle electric off halfback. They've opened it up again, Fremantle. Crowley puts it out in front of De Boer. De Boer's got Pavlich running on the inside. Clark trying to push McKenzie out of the way. Successful. Got the open one to Barlow in the goal square. Use his body. Magnificent Michael Barlow. Top of the square. Brilliant kick to advantage. This will be his first goal since returning from that broken leg. In his third game back, Barlow comes in, says, yep, that'll do me. Fremantle, fast starters. He didn't want to take Natanui on, did he? Here's the little man, Ballantyne, closing out Glass. And Glass said, I'm just going to run over the top of you. He took him on and walked on top of him. On to Hearn now. Driving ball. They've got a couple of deep here, and Darling takes a lovely mark.
Just a little bit sore at the moment, but Glass took on the tackler. And as you said, Brian went straight over the top of him.
He did, tractor style. Here is Darling, runs around to lessen the angle and just does it very, very professionally.
Griffin was the kick behind the play. Natanui's there now.
So a real strategic game at the moment, this one. They're not blazing away. Natanui takes his first contested mark of the day. He's just giving some run. Natanui just goes long and deep, and Kennedy from behind. Up over the back comes Lacroix. In front is Pritis on his favoured left side. Hammers it towards goal. Needs a good bounce. Got it. Really gave Lacroix a chance. Now Nikoski kept it alive. Lynch and McFarlane. He's given away the free McFarlane. And I reckon Lynch can go from there. I know he doesn't shed the glove anymore, Jono, but I wish he would. Lynch, 55 out, disciplined kick to the top of the square. Here comes Kennedy! He ended up marking it between the legs. Sensational hoist and a great grab.
And that's a great grab as a key forward. Puts enormous pressure on your direct opponent. In this occasion, it's been Silvani, who's been very good in the first term, but Kennedy should score from here.
Stretch the margin to 9 points here for the West Coast Eagles. Kennedy comes in and kicks the goal. 3 in a row. A remarkably good thing.
Good spread from West Coast, running hard to the other side of the ground.
Risky kick by Glass. The interception here. Main on the counter-attack now. Can Glass go with him? Closes him down. Did he ride him? No. Got him in the side. Perfect tackle from Glass.
Oh, he's pinged him.
Well done, Darren Glass.
Hearn again. Goes down the line. Schofield and Natanui got in the back of Clark. Natanui. Now he hasn't given it back directly. That should be 50, and it is. Yeah. That'll mean that Clark will shoot from 20 metres out, and I reckon he could have been penalised the last time as well, Natanui.
Here's a free kick. Just took his direct opponent in Clark. Just initiated contact and a little eased him out of the ball. I reckon it's extremely tough.
How important is this in the context of what Fremantle are trying to conjure up here?
They must kick this one.
Clark from 30 metres out, slight angle. There it is in front of you. Comes in and kicks the goal for Fremantle. So they've finally got one back and they're within a couple of points. But they need to protect the ball here. I don't think they can get it down the ground in this 7 seconds remaining. Lynch, they could with a bombing kick now.
Nice hand on the back.
It'll go against Lynch, so that'll be it here at half-time. Clock will kick down, Grover senses and goes long to Johnson. Half-time, a 1-point ball game here at the moment. It is the West Coast Eagles by a point in a hard-fought first half.
Just didn't execute the mark well.
Hill in amongst it there. Griffin doing some hard work. Here's Ballantyne. Haven't seen a lot of him. Magnificent kick. Straightening goal. Just the start that Dockers needed. Because you're seeing a real tight control from both sides on the footy. Here's Smith. Couple of bounces. Johnson now forces him to kick long and deep. Kennedy got the run at it. Really good opportunity to mark. Couldn't quite hold it. Lovely kick back in favour of LeCras. And he's got this in a really nice position. Have a look at it. Pretty easy kick by his standards. He's only got a kick at 25 metres and a really small angle. Comes in, he nails it. So the Eagles get one back and they're back in front by a point. Since returning, Michael Barlow. Lovely kick to Main, who's strong overhead as well. Kept it alive in front. Ballantyne wanted it. Pavlich now sees something out wide. Beautiful kick by Pavlich, allowing Ibbotson to run. Takes the mark. Little chiseling out of McPhee. And he's got a shot within 30 metres, McPhee. As McPhee comes in. Kick on the way. Bending a little left to right. I think he's got it through. He has. They're back in front, the Dockers.
But as we know, John, just to explain to the viewers at home, if you're subbed out of the game, there's plenty of things you're going to ice up. So that mightn't necessarily mean that it's an injury from today. It's just the stock standard recovery that he's going through.
Although the groin's a little unusual to ice.
It's not something you do quickly.
Probably if I had my choice, I would elect. And there's a 50 against Nat Nui again, I think it was, for refusing to give the ball back directly.
Selwood threw the ball back to Nat Nui, thinking it was his free kick.
Ah, right.
Wasn't his free kick. 50 result.
Listen. Okay, he's trying to explain. Zach Clark comes in. That's a big 50.
And that might have been that goal we were talking about, Jono. Just gone from one end to the other and got the goal.
Big job. A lot of footy left for Clark in the ruck. Picked up by Nikoski, avoids the tackler. Around on the left, good kick to the advantage of Kennedy. Should mark, and he does. Strong mark, Kennedy.
They can't win. It'll be just sapping for it.
He's gone for the short run-up. Look at the little steps he takes. Kennedy comes in and he kicks the goal. The Eagles really needed that. Back to all level. Pavlich had a bit of influence in this game as Zungu with a lovely handball out wide. Here goes the fast-moving, long-striding Hill. A lovely ball to Barlow. Barlow and Waters go. He protects the drop zone, recovered it well, got it to McPhee. McPhee can get it around the corner. Here comes Main. Main marks on the edge of the square. No, he doesn't. Glass did really well not to infringe. And West Coast defensively just get it over the line. It's almost a double-handed sort of throw. Fyfe around the corner. Main coming.
He's up to it.
Straight up.
Well done.
How good is that?
How good was that from Bo Waters? Boy.
Did you expect anything less, boys?
He could have been dead.
I think he is.
Unbelievable. Selwood now. Will they be inspired by that, the Eagles? A double running bounce by Scott Selwood. Gives it to the runner. Here comes an opportunity for Schofield. A belting ball inside 50, misses. Boy, that would have been a big-time dagger to the heart of the Dockers.
That would have lifted the roof off the place as Bo Walker just goes back. And we've all been in this situation, and that is a scary position. And he's hit high, got the free kick. But that goal would have just sunk Fremantle.
Boys, Jack Darling being substituted out of the game for Patrick McGinley. Sorry to interrupt, but it's just happened, that change, boys.
Jack Darling. That's got to be a big picture decision, surely. It can't be about this. Kick goes into LeCras. Strong lead at the ball. Nice kick by Cox. There's LeCras to give the Eagles a 7-point lead. Almost at three-quarter time. LeCras knows it's got to be inside right post. And there it is. It is. He kicks the goal. The Eagles by 7 at a crucial time. Who put it down back to Kennedy. Hasn't got much on long, so he only had that option. LeCras can go back to Kennedy if he wants. Beautiful kick around the corner from LeCras. Kennedy's got to go. McFarlane's knocked him out, I reckon. It was a good legal hip and shoulder, but the umpire said he's got him high.
Is he going to report him?
Looked like he was going to, but...
Let's have a listen.
Take your kick. Come through, Dino. Trail through.
No one on the man on the mark yet. Still no one there.
Trying to clear it out.
He's asked the trainer to get out, but the trainer's allowed to give medical assistance to Kennedy. Let's have a listen to what he says.
Can't get him high, okay? Thank you.
Can't get him
Time back
high,
on. Hey.
says the umpire. Now, the doctor's talking to him, umpire. He's allowed to do
He said
that.
he's right. Yeah, that's okay. He said he's right to take his kick, so if we can just... Thank you.
Okay, so the umpire just coming in and checking that is all okay. Sean Ryan. Kennedy's got it, difficult angle, 45 metres out. In he comes, good-looking kick. I think it's there. It is. Kennedy kicks the goal for the Eagles. Little handball inside, didn't have a lot of juice on it. Looking for the give and go back. Barlow got it here. Just a right foot out in front of Mazungu to run onto the ball. He and McKenzie chase. Mazungu grabs, goes for Main. Off the chest, couldn't get it. Ballantyne got through the traffic. Hearn wrapped him up in a ripping tackle. He was almost through, the little poor pie.
No, it hasn't. They need to attack the corridor, Freo. They're just going around the perimeter all day.
Kick long and deep, and Silvani keeps his feet when his man Kennedy went to ground, and ball somehow come out the back door. An opportunity now. McGinnity gave the handball off. Here's Lynch on his non-preferred left side. Got it to the top of the goal square. Barlow outmanoeuvred by Shuey. He's marked in the goal square and he's got a bit of cramp.
25 disposals, 16 contested, 8 clearances.
Give Jacko a couple more stats and I reckon he'll be penning it in.
How many contested was that? I'm writing it down quick.
Plenty.
16.
Luke Shuey, point blank range, comes in and kicks the goal. The Eagles by 22. 41,055 here today at this venue. McCrae, kick smothered. Here they go, Ballantyne back inside to McPhee, needs to be clean. Got it off to Barlow, long handball on the Fyfe. He can go all the way here, Fyfe. Takes a bounce. Thought about the second, he said, no, I can kick it from 50. It needs to be a scoring opportunity. Hill march, runs into the open goal. It's back to 16 points. Pavlich also looking out that side, but there's just too many players there.
Now you've got it in the hands of a man who can really kick well with penetration, get over the press if possible.
So he has to go to a contest and hope, really. Mazungu off hands, Fyfe did well. Around the corner, look at the space here for Main. He marks, he gathers, no one in front of him. He can go all the way, takes 2 bounces, he's within 20 metres. Refused to come at him, Hearn. Why not? Kicks the goal. Back within 9 points. Pavlich been in every stoppage basically in this quarter. Johnson uses the body well.
That was a big win because that was the 2-on-1 situation. He's got to go hard in the corridor.
Wanted him to go. Short ball to Fyfe, but gee, I'm with you.
50.
And a 50-metre penalty. Fyfe's going to have a shot from 25 metres. Ballantyne nearly gave it back to them. Fyfe will have a shot from 25 metres to get it back to a 3-point ball game. Oh boy! Wow-wee! What about this?
What a cracker. 41,000 people out of their seats at the moment.
Fyfe with the kick of his life. 30 out. A little right to left bender. He's got it! Fyfe's got it! Fremantle have got 3 in a row back within 3 points. Tego, the West Coast Eagles, they can get it back in line. Up they fly. Nikoski went high off hands. Here comes Kennedy. Got it nicely. Wrapped up in the tackle. Did he dispose of it? No, Dean Margaret said no.
They're red on at the moment, the umpies. Got to go short, then over the top of those spare players.
So just easing it down the wing. It's a poor kick though. Touched off hands. No mark will be paid here. Gaff tries to lock it in. Has he made an attempt to knock it out? Dean Margaret survives. It says you are gone.
Rambles all over it as well.
Free kick here. Comes to Barlow. Barlow a driving kick inside 50. Fremantle are down by 3 points. Up they go.
He's
taken the mark. The umpire's called play on. Justin Smith has called play on.
5 sets of hands on that,
You heard him say 5 sets of hands on that. Off hands. De Boer about the right. Gave it to Hill. He gives it off here to Fyfe from the boundary line. Centering ball. Robertson's there. McFarlane's there. Did he get one high? Play on calls the umpire. Desperate play here. Ballantyne goes to get it. It comes out the back door. 2-point lead, the Eagles. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. The Eagles holding on. Cox, front position. Clever knock. Smothered by Ballantyne was good. McPhee's got it. Kick around the body. 17 seconds. Half forward line for Fremantle. Mazungu's taken a mark.
He's paid it.
And he's paid. 10 seconds. Clock stops. They need a mark off this kick.
He's blown time on.
Jason McCartney is right there telling the players 15 seconds. Mzungu, here we go. Barlow's got to take the mark. Couldn't get it, knocked over the line. Clock stopped. Deliberate. A Shuey to the siren. The siren has sounded. Ballantyne though. Now the mark will be where the 50-metre line intersects the boundary.
I reckon Hayden Ballantyne, I reckon he knows he hasn't got the meterage here.
It's going to go in the barrel.
And a point's no good either.
Oh, what about the decision?
I can't believe the decision.
After the siren for Hayden Ballantyne, he must be weighing up barrel or drop punt right now.
Oh, it's got to be the barrel.
It's got to be a barrel.
I don't think he can kick that far.
Well, I don't know. I reckon he can get the drop punt if he gets all of it.
He likes to reel round from this far out. He's got to keep that straight
He's
line.
going the drop punt from 52 metres out. It's online.
Oh,
It's
get
there.
in.
It's going for the line. It's touched.
Oh, it's a point.
It's a point. Let's listen. It's a point. West Coast have won. West Coast have won by a point. In derby number 34. Goodness gracious me.